Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a gorgeous princess named Aurora. She lived in a magnificent castle with her kind parents, the king and queen, who loved her deeply. Aurora had the most beautiful golden hair and eyes as bright as the stars. Everyone in the kingdom adored her. On the day of her birth, the king and queen threw a grand feast and invited all the fairies in the kingdom to bless their precious child. Each fairy gave Aurora a special gift. One wished her a life full of happiness, another wished her everlasting beauty, and another of abundant wisdom. Unfortunately, one wicked fairy named Malevolent was not invited to the feast. Angry at being left out, she barged into the castle and cast a dark curse upon baby Aurora. When the princess turns 16, the evil fairy sneered, "She shall prick her finger on a spinning wheel and fall into a 1,000-year sleep." With a swirl of dark magic, Malevolent vanished, leaving the king and queen terrified and the guests horrified. The good fairies quickly gathered together to see how they could help lift the terrible spell. Though they could not break the curse completely, one fairy was able to soften it. She declared that even though Aurora would fall into a deep slumber, she would not sleep forever. When at last true love's kiss is granted, the fairy proclaimed, "The spell shall be broken, and she shall awaken." As the years went by, king and queen did all they could to keep Aurora safe. They removed all spinning wheels from the kingdom. Aurora grew up radiant and kind-hearted, loved by everyone. But as fate would have it, Aurora, curious and adventurous, found herself exploring an ancient tower on her 16th birthday, and in a dusty old room, there stood an ancient spinning wheel. Enthralled and unaware of the danger, she reached out. With a sudden prick of her finger, the curse was set in motion, and Aurora fell into a deep magical sleep. The kingdom, heartbroken, laid the sleeping princess on a magnificent golden bed adorned with roses. The good fairies, determined to protect their sleeping princess, cast a spell over the entire castle, sending everyone into a deep slumber until the day she was awoken. Time passed, and stories of the Sleeping Beauty spread far and wide. Many brave knights tried to break the spell, but all failed. One day, a charming and kind prince from a distant kingdom heard of Aurora's tale. He made the perilous journey, determined to find the beautiful princess lost in time. The moment he laid eyes on Aurora, he knew she was his love. With gentle courage, he leaned down and softly kissed Aurora, breaking the curse. Aurora awoke, her bright eyes meeting the prince's, her heart filled with gratitude and love. The once sleeping kingdom awoke with joy, and the king and queen rejoiced to see their beloved daughter alive and well. Aurora and the prince were married in a grand celebration, and they both lived happily ever after, spreading kindness and love throughout the land. And so, the story of the Sleeping Beauty became a cherished tale, reminding everyone that even the darkest curse can be broken by the power of true love and courage.